In the electronic dance music scene, there are among numerous, in fact, endless people who have encountered some incredible memories with DJs and producers and some very unique stories, whether it was physically meeting them or a way of communicating with them online. So many memorable memories that if one was to state out, it could be difficult for some because there have been multiple. But for this encounter that I personally had was from Avicii, or so I thought. Let's start this. Hello, ravers of all ages. I think that's how I'm gonna go with the introduction of my videos. I'm just gonna go with hello, ravers. Well, who am I? My name is Brawlers, and I am an electronic dance music enthusiast, also bedroom DJ, amateur producer, still working on a few things with Ableton 10. And myself, I would like to give this small story with my online encounter with Avicii, or I honestly hope that I did, because in reality, I think the unfortunate happened. So this is what went down. Back in late 2016, I ended up typing up a comment in what looked like one of his unfinished music videos. I believe it was the video of his song Heaven, and this is what I would like to present to you folks. I was trying to hunt down my comment that I did. Fortunately, with YouTube, which is kind of a surprise that there is a comment history within this online video sharing platform, it's going to be up on the screen right now. So where my mouse is at the bottom of the screen, this is what I ended up typing to the music video. And I quote, "And I thought Avicii was done with music. I'm glad he's still here. But here's where the unfortunate happened. What I'm highlighting right now." Come on, why is this computer slow? There we go. So just these 5 words alone, commented on an unavailable video, that should quickly raise a red flag that I should have seen as I was typing this, because there was an individual that replied to me. It had a logo of Avicii and I thought it was from him. What I'm going to conclude, he did not reply to me at all for one of a few reasons. One, what's a big time DJ and producer going to be doing on a platform of YouTube? It's extremely rare to know that producers and DJs will interact with their audience on a video sharing platform known as YouTube. Nowadays, it's more common to do that. But back in 2016, 2015, and those times, it's extremely rare. Also, the known fact, if it was from a certain music video from his official YouTube page, because normally if one is to be in the electronic dance music scene, you would have your own YouTube page just to present your songs if anyone's going to be going around YouTube. If this comment was still available, it would be on his official page. And if I really wanted to know if it was the official Avicii that was communicating with me, these words would not exist at all. I would still have access to go into the video itself. I want to be optimistic. I want to have some optimism in me, but the reality needs to hit. And that's what the unfortunate reality is happening with so many individuals that have lost their jobs, that are moving on to different careers, that this is happening, that is happening to them. Changing the subject with the reality, this unfortunate did hit me, and it took me some time to reflect on why people could be such scumbags at times. Just trying to clickbait, just trying to do this just to grab an extra pair of eyes on your video, just to grab an extra pair of hot media attention that is thrown at you within an article, within a video, within a post. Fortunately, I have had an far greater outcome, a far greater encounter with who is now my number one DJ and producer, and she gave me something and I gave her something that I would never ever forget. Hopefully one day to know her personally, but for this little unfortunate measure, because I cannot access to this video, most likely somebody posted something that was unfinished that Avicii did not approve along with his team, or B, it was just somewhat of a fan page on YouTube that was allowed back in the days, because the copywriting wasn't as hard as it is now, but it was still getting its name up there for the fact that you cannot just repost music unless you are under the permission of the DJ and producer. So it seems like this is going to be a shorter video than the rest, but I would like to show what it could officially be if I was to access Avicii's page. This would be his page officially. Mainly, it would have been an extreme surprise if Avicii was to actually communicate with his audience on YouTube. But since I know that he was one of the most occupied individuals within the electronic dance music scene, and just looking at this is kind of making me sad, and just seeing the tribute concert. If anybody wishes to see my take of his True Stories documentary, there's going to be a picture on the corner of the screen along with the link in the description below to my video. Even though I've had a few people take a look into it, I do thank each and every single one of them for giving me this little chance to give my take on his documentaries. Now that I think about it, I have around over 10 to see, and I can't wait to make a video with each of them, or if I'm going to be combining all of them in one. But what I do remember of me making the comment, there were a bunch of trees within a drone shot flying over a highway. It might have been from an unfinished production of the music video Heaven, but with me not having access to the video anymore, this will forever be a mystery. And if I could say these final words for Avicii, every time I hear his song Levels, I always end up saying the words, "You left too soon, Avicii." But whoever ended up trolling me, screw you. So that's gonna be it for this video, because there was someone in the comments section of my YouTube page within the comment that I ended up going into for Avicii's tribute when he was performing in Ultra 2016. Shoutouts to anyone who ended up seeing the legend alive before he ended up doing the unfortunate to himself. Let me know in the comments below if you yourself, or if you know someone who ended up encountering Avicii, or any of your favorite DJ and producers that has made your day, made your month, made your year, or has changed your life completely. And that will conclude my stance with me encountering Avicii, or as I'm going to conclude, this was not an encounter from Avicii. More like this was a troll. A troll from someone that I ended up falling for. So be careful when you are out there trying to communicate with your DJ producers. It's extremely rare, but it's a possibility that one can have personal connections with someone within the electronic dance music scene. It could be from a promoter, a DJ, a producer, somebody who's responsible for the club, or so on and so forth. And I hope that I will continue to build these connections, not online, but in person. Thank you guys so much for watching, if you made it to the end of the video. And lastly, for the legend himself, may he rest in peace. Once more, the video is going to be in the description along with the video thumbnail, that if anyone wants to take a look into Avicii's documentary. So keep listening, stay safe, and hopefully to rave on very soon.